Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel Short of Space. I'm Ben and let's continue our journey through Wonderful Hobby 38. So you can see already I was searching a bit around after we did the Good Smile part. What is there on the internet to find what are interesting figures we can talk about. And yeah, it was some. So let's start. So the first one we have here is from FNEX, the kimono version of Madoka from Madoka Magica. And yeah, this one will be again way too expensive for anybody to buy, except for people who are rich. But yeah, we just wanted to show it to everybody. Then the next one is Homura, also from Madoka Magica, and she also got an own kimono version. So if you don't know these yet, they are really expensive because they are made with real kimonos, with real fabric from kimonos who are in general expensive from some really top-notch brand. The next one is Shinobu, who also gets an own kimono version by FNEX. Then we've got Eastream. From Eastream we get also a figure of Homura. It's not colored yet. I have to say she looks a bit drunk. I don't know, the pose is a bit strange. She's a bit leaning. I don't know. It looks a bit weird. I think if she would be more straight up standing, it would look better. Then we've got Madoka, also from Eastream. And this one was shown last year, I think, but it was not colored yet, so now it's colored. I have to say the gold is really, really cool. Exactly what you would expect from Eastream, and also the effect parts inside really look a bit like fluid water or something. Yeah, I really like it. Looks really cool, but I will not get an expensive Eastream Madoka figure, but I think it really looks nice. Then we've got from Eastream also a figure of Megumin and Yunyun, and we also have the cat. I don't know her name anymore. And I don't know, I have to say for Eastream level, this figure is not looking that special. I think the grass looks quite boring. There is no shading or anything at all. I think if you like both characters, it's perhaps a nice combination. But even the Megumin figure already existing from Eastream is better than this one, in my opinion. Then the next one, we have a really special figure. It's Ranko from, how is it called? Maid Wars. And I really like this anime. I think this was really an anime which was not that popular, not many people saw, but it was really good in my opinion. It was really funny and tried something new. And yeah, it's cool that she got a figure. I really liked her in the anime. Let's see how expensive she is, but I don't think I will get her. The next one is from Sword Art Online, Asuna and Yuki. I thought Asuna has red hair. Okay, whatever. I don't really know much about Sword Art Online. I tried it out, watched like the first episode, thought like, whoa, nice, this is really cool. And in the 8th episode, it was like, uh, I don't know, playing mother, father, child, and I didn't like it at all anymore, so I skipped it and stopped watching it and never did again. But yeah, for people who are interested in it, this is a kind of nice figure in my opinion. Then we have a Megumin figure. I have to say this, yeah, it cannot really compete with the other Megumin figure by Eastream, but it looks quite nice in my opinion. It's quite cool. It's also based on the artwork of the Megumin series, I think. At least I saw some artwork which has exactly this. Looks quite cool. I mean, Eastream is just really good in making effects. So yeah, really like it. Then we will get from QuestQ also figures of Frieren, Fern, and oh god, how was she called? Stolz? I don't know exactly what was her name. But yeah, the villain who basically was short in the anime. Then we get from Eastream a figure of Oshinoko, which I think is really cool, but I have to say I like the one from Kadokawa or Kadekule way more, which surprises me because normally Eastream has a really good quality and really cool figures, but I don't know, I somehow expected more when they announced this figure. Then next, I was looking what this Plamatea means. So yeah, it's really a new plastic model series by Good Smile Company. So I don't know how this will be like decided. What is Figma? What is Plamatea? If Plamateas will be cheaper, let's see in the future. Then next we've got some really cool figures by Apex. We've got the Hatsune Miku snow version, ice version, I would say. Looks really cute. I have to say Apex is for me one of the best figure creators right now existing. Close to Alter already, and I really like what they are doing, so this one is no different to that. Also, the snow bunny here is so cute. And here's also one. Really nice. Then the next one is the Spirit Tail Mai Kitagawa in her demon outfit. This one was already announced, so I don't know, but it somehow popped up everywhere again, so I just thought I would also talk about it. I really love this one. I really think Spirit Tail is a great figure creator, so I'm really curious how this figure will turn out. I'm a bit sad that it's not colored yet, so. Then we've got another picture, I was just too curious about it, of this Jaws Good Smile company Nandroid. And it's so funny. I love this figure. Okay, but don't want to waste too much time with it. So next we've got Roxy. I have to say, if I would not have said that this is Roxy from Mushoku Tensei, would you have realized it? I don't think she looks like Roxy, but yeah, it's Roxy from Mushoku Tensei, and perhaps the water here gives it away, but I don't know. I think the heart here is quite cute. Like, guess it's made out of water, but other than that, yeah. Then we've got from Oriental Forest some blue archive figures, which I thought looked nice, but I have no idea who she is. But I thought there would be people who are interested in her. So I added her to the list. Then we have another blue archive figure from Apex Toys, and I have to say, Apex is just, again, this figure looks really awesome. As I said already, I don't know much about Blue Archive, but this figure is really nice. I'm really curious how she will look colored. Then next we have a really cool figure. It's also from Apex, and I think they didn't do anything of this series so far, so yeah, they start and they do already a really cool figure. It's Chocolat and Vanilla from Nekopara, and I have to say this is just cool. The design, also their tails, which form this heart if you put them together, really awesome. Yeah, Apex for you. Another figure from Apex from Azulane. I don't know who this character is though, but yeah, it's again a bit on the loot side, which is not that my stuff, but the Manju here is quite cute. The figure looks good, I have to say. Then we have also from Apex Toys a figure of some anime I don't know, but the figure looks really cool. I thought at first it's Inuyasha. And it seems there will be a second figure which you can then add to the base. So I think this looks really nice, but I don't know what it is exactly. Then we get another figure from Mau Mau, from the Apothecary's Diaries, and looks really cool, I have to say. So yeah, she gets some love. She deserves it. Let's see. And yeah, here we can see what wall figure means. So you get this ugly thing here, which you can put on the wall, and then she can basically hang there. Poof! I'm not sure if that's cool or not. At least the thing where she's hanging on is really ugly. But yeah, perhaps also a bit more detailed picture of her. I don't know if this is the greatest idea they came up with so far. Then we got another figure from Kurumi from Date A Live. Looks quite nice, but I mean there are so many figures of her, so I cannot just say like, yeah, another figure. This one was already announced, but I was so hyped for it and so happy about it. I hope we see some prototypes during Wonderful Hobby, but we didn't. But yeah, this is a Hutao announcement, 1/7 scale by Apex, and I'm really looking forward to that. Then we will get some figures from 1999, which is a gacha game. And I think it has some really cool characters. I saw in Akihabara where was a lot of advertisement for this game. I think this one looks really cool. I think she's called Tooth Fairy. So yeah, quite creepy but also really nice design. I'm curious how the figure will turn out, but it's Apex, so I expect only the best. And Apex will also start doing figures of Gridman, which is really cool. We will get Rika and also Yume. I think they will also do Akane. Doesn't make sense if they won't do it. Then they also working on some new Azur figures, and as we know how their last Azur figures turned out, this one will be no different. Looks really cool, in my opinion. I don't know the character again, but looks quite nice. I'm quite sure the car will be not part of it. But yeah, let's see. And also they will do another Azur character which is playing golf. I don't know why, but seems some Azur characters also play golf. Then this figure got shown for the first time, I think. I remember there was a lot of pictures of her, prototype and so on, but now we see the first time this figure, so I just wanted to show it to everybody. Then Wonderful Works is working on this beautiful figure and also on an Albedo, another Albedo for the shelves. I don't have any Albedo figure yet, which is really surprising looking at the amount of Albedo figures existing, but I also didn't watch Overlord, so I can live with it. But she looks quite nice, both of them. Then next we've got some pictures of Konosuba from Caricole. It's Aqua, and there's also Megumin already, and seems we will get Yunyun, and I don't know who that left character should be. So we have Megumin here, and we also have Aqua. They look really cool. Then we get another character, another figure of Konosuba, also Megumin and Yunyun, and I don't know who this is. Perhaps I missed this character. Then from Spice and Wolf, we will get another figure of Holo. She also has so many figures, and seems she's lying down and is close to naked and is wearing a kimono, but yeah, not my type of figure. Then there was a cool announcement of some witch figure. I guess it's Hatsune Miku. It would surprise me if not. I hear it saying Miku, so another Miku figure dressed up as a witch from Ribose, and I think the design looks really nice, so I'm curious how this figure will turn out. Then we've got figure of Shizato and a kimono, also from Caricole. I have to say there are so many figures of her already and way better than this one. Then we have Albedo, another Albedo figure, which looks quite nice in my opinion. The wings look really cool here. The stairs also look really nice. I like her looking to the left like, what did you just say? Also, something like this. I don't know. I really like her face. So yeah, it's a really cool Albedo figure in my opinion. Then here we have a better picture again of Vanilla and Chocolat from Apex, which I found later only. And yeah, it's really good. Nothing to say. So yeah, Nekopara fans, you're in for a treat. Having Apex working on your characters. Then next, I found some video of this Blue Archive figure, which was also during the Good Smile stuff shown, but I just wanted to show you this figure a bit more in detail because I think it looks quite nice like that. But like I said, it's not a figure for me at all. So then we get another figure from Gridman, and this is Rika in some black suit. And also all the other characters get outfits like this. Gridman seems to be becoming more and more popular and getting more and more figures. Yeah, here we have Yume also, which looks in my opinion really cool. I mean, I don't have a figure of her yet, so this one is definitely something I would consider. They are by Union Creative. And then we have this crazy Miku figure. Like, they had this artwork and they presented this the last time, and I was like, how do they want to do this figure? And they really managed, like, basically if I switch between these, they just look perfect. I mean, I don't like the art style of her at all, but this figure is definitely a piece of art. It looks really awesome in my opinion. So if you like this art style, I would consider getting this figure. I don't know how expensive it will be though. And it's by Design Coco. Then also there was another Hatsune Miku figure announced, and I think she looks quite cool. So I just wanted to show her. And then we've got another Azulane figure. You can see the Manju, but I don't know. It's Thüringen? Okay, Thüringen. Thüringen is the city in Germany. Okay, interesting. And we got another power figure. No joke. This is Azulane character apparently, which just looks like power. I think her horns are not completely in here. Or is it just my feeling? Perhaps it should look like that. I don't know. I guess this is Kumano. I like the Kuma here. Makes sense. Yeah, I have to say it looks quite nice. I remember when they showed the art for that, and I was like, nice figure. So yeah, they managed to really create this figure proper. Then we've got a really cool scale figure in my opinion from Sugar Apple Fairy Tail, which was a seasonal anime, and I think it was not the biggest anime, and getting such a cool figure, quite nice. So if you're a fan of this series, you're in for a treat. Then next we've got from Guns a figure from Quest-Q, and I have to say this is cool. I like Guns. I like the characters in Guns, and it's cool that we get more scale figures from Guns, so I hope for more. Then from Full Metal Alchemist we get a figure of Roy Mustang and Mace Hughes, and looks quite nice. I think Roy's face is not that perfect. Mace looks quite nice, so, and I think we don't have any figure of Mace Hughes yet. So yeah, quite nice. Then we got a figure from really like why. We got a Jack O figure also by Apex from Guilty Gear. I think this is the figure which really started this Jack O meme. So, and this pose, and yeah, now you have a lot of stupid figures and characters in this pose. I think there's even a raisin of Thanos in this pose, so yeah. If you're into it, this is one for you. Then we get from Golden Head a figure of Kronstadt and also a figure of Elbe. And I have to say, I really like this figure somehow because of her face and the balancing the glasses. It looks really cool. It has a lot of dynamic to it, like the glasses close to falling. Really like it, like it's frozen in time, kind of. Then we had this figure already, but there is also another figure of Marin Kitagawa by Spirit Tail, which was shown the first time here. I have to say I don't like the pose at all. I mean, the face is perfect again, like the other face of Marin is also, but the pose, I don't know. Not mine. Then from S-Fire we get a figure of Rei Ayanami from Evangelion. I think she looks a bit young for the long hair, because I think she had the long hair when she was a bit older. But other than that, it looks good. I'm curious how she will look colored though. Then we got to see the 9S figure from Aniplex. And also the non-scale figure from Aniplex of Berserker Morgan from Fate Grand Order. I have to say this base is so huge. Like either you get 3 figures or you get this one and it takes the whole space the 3 figures would take. Then we got to see the wedding versions of Chisato and Takina. I have to say I like Takina's way more. Takina's is quite cute. Chisato's is also quite cool. Perhaps if they are colored, they both look awesome. Then we've got a scale figure from Aniplex from Usada Pecora Meshkirielite from Fate Grand Order. I don't know this character, but I think the figure looks quite cute. Then we got an announcement for another Marin Kitagawa figure. And I have to say, those figures, they get spicier and spicier. Like, I'm really surprised that scale figures are this loot of Marin Kitagawa. And I don't know if I like it, but yeah. For some people it might be really interesting. Then also there is from Aniplex Plus a Sakurajima Mai figure announced. So I think this is some kind of pop-up parade line from Aniplex. Also these two figures got shown from Mushoku Tensei, Roxy lingerie version and Sylphiette lingerie version. I guess Sylphie is at least a bit older in this one, I hope, but yeah, I don't know if you need lingerie versions of them. I would be also happy if they would just give her a normal scale. Then there was a 1/7 scale figure of Kurumi from Lycoris Recoil shown by Claynet. I think it's her only scale figure so far. I like the hamster head, like her developer icon avatar, and also the gamepad is quite nice. But she herself doesn't really look that good in my opinion. Then there is 2 figures from Evangelion of Asuka and Rei by Kade Kole in production. They look quite nice in my opinion. I mean, Alter already owned the game with the Evangelion figures they did and announced, so yeah, but they look good. Especially the suit from Rei looks quite interesting. Like not like just bodysuit. Yeah, here you can see which figures will be also done from this black collection of the Gridman series, so every character will get a figure. I have to say the Yume one is in my opinion the best one looking, so yeah, perhaps I will get that one. Then we get another figure of Kurisu from Steins Gate. from Kadikule. I don't know. Just like it's saying here, I think there should be more other characters from Steins Gate also getting figures instead of only Kurisu. And I think also with the figure from Good Smile, you basically have already the gray Kurisu figure. And now we have also wedding version. I don't know if you need, I don't know what they should do additional. So somebody saying like, oh, this is the best Kurisu figure, way better than what exists already. But yeah, keep on doing, it's fine. She's a cool character. Then we get from Spirit Tail a cool figure from Oshinoko. And I have to say it's really nice, really cool. I like those interesting bases with floating stuff, and Spirit Tail are just so good in doing faces right. I don't know, I never saw any figure from Spirit Tail where the face was totally off. Normally they look really, really good. So this one, no exception. And if they do an Oshinoko figure as well, in that style, yeah, I think I would like that a lot. Then we got this figure from Shibuya Scramble from Princess Redive Connect, I assume. I don't know this character, but she looks quite nice. Then we got a figure of Megumin from Jujutsu Kaisen, Figurisma Alpha. I don't know which line this exactly is, but I saw these pictures. It's cool that we have now a figure also with his rabbits. And looks quite interesting. I think his pose is a bit strange, but I mean, he has to make a rabbit, right? So. I hear it's from Sega price figure, so it's should be not that expensive. Then we got from Kadekole to see the Oshinoko figure together with Ruby and Alpha as kids. And I really have to say, this is so cute. Really awesome. Really curious how this will look colored. But yeah, could be one of the best Oshinoko figures. Then we got from Spirit Tail a figure from My Hero Academia of, oh my god, I don't know, don't remember her name. But she looks quite cool. Like this here, like the heart here. The base is quite nice. Also different colors of the effect parts. Also different shading for the colors. Her suit. Yeah, Spirit Tail is just good. And the face is perfect again, so yeah. Really like her. Then we got this figure. I don't know if it's a Garish kit or where it comes from. If somebody knows, please tell me in the comments. I'm really curious about it. She looks really, really nice. I think there is no Kafka figure yet which looks really good. But this one looks perfect, kind of. I really hope this is not a third party, but most likely it's a third party figure. But I have no idea where it comes from. It looks really cool though. Then we got to see from Kadekule the, how was it called? I think the date version figure of, I don't know her name, I just don't remember right now. But yeah, she looks good, looks okay. I think she doesn't look that special. And then we got from Spirit Tail another figure which I just thought looks really nice. I don't know what she is from or where she is from. Then Spirit Tail also announced that they will make a scale figure of Floppy, and I really think this could be really cool. There is only one scale figure I think of her yet existing, and this one is also nice, but I don't know, I didn't like this splash written on the base of this figure and so on. So I'm really looking forward to this figure because I think she's a cool character, but she only basically got attention in the first season of My Hero Academia and then she's basically gone, which is a bit sad. Then we got from Amakuni a figure of Alice from Goddess of Victory Nike. Also from Amakuni we get a figure of Foreigner Yang Guifei from Fate Grand Order and a figure of Abigail Williams from Fate Grand Order. I think both look quite cute, especially Abigail Williams, but in general, nice figures. Then here you can see a better picture of the Mao Mao figure from the Apothecary Diaries. I guess it's after she was eating something poisonous and like brushed her lips. So yeah, I have to say she looks really good. Really curious how this one will look colored. Then here I have a video of the two Nekopara figures, which I only found later, so yeah, we only see it now. And yeah, they look good. They just look really, really good in my opinion. Next, we've got some Palverse figures of Mop and Reagan, which I just thought looked really nice. And it's cool that they get some more figures. They are kind of funny. So if you're into the style of figures, then perhaps this is something interesting for you. I don't know, they are by Bushiroad Creative, so I don't know where these figures will be available though. Then there was a nice Miko figure, the Miko Expo 2023 version by Hobbystock. Yeah, she's really good. I mean, she's really colorful. The support rods here are a bit annoying in my opinion. Especially the support rod for a foot looks really weird. But the figure itself looks really nice. Has a lot of different colors on it. The shading here is quite nice. Yeah, it's kind of beautiful. Then there is this awesome figure from Fate Grand Order which was displayed. Damn huge in my opinion, like this figure takes space for 4 figures. But perhaps it's also worth it because she looks really, really nice. I'm curious how this one will look when it's colored though. Here we have some more pictures, but I think the video is better. Then I found a video of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 characters, so I was thinking like showing this to you as well. We watched that one in the last video already, so yeah, but here you can see her a bit more in detail. Looks quite nice. The jacket is really cool in my opinion. Really pops with the color. Then we have some more pictures of the Ganondorf Figma. I think there's Link standing next to him, but there is no picture of both together. Then we have a picture of these two figures, which I just thought look really, really nice. I mean, it looks a bit too religious in my opinion for me with the cross behind it and so on, but the figure itself looks really nice. I also don't know where it comes from, but it's a really nice and cute piece in my opinion. Then from Eastream, from Shibuya Scramble, we get the figure of Rika and Akane together. And I have to say, for Shibuya Scramble quality, this is not really a great figure, in my opinion. Doesn't really look good. There's also a bit more pictures here. I don't know. I would have expected more. Then Ribose also were showing some figures, so just have here some pictures of it. This one I think went up for pre-order 1 week ago or so. And I have to say, these two figures, they are more like price range of price figures, a bit more expensive than price figures, but close to price figures. I have to say they look really good. Seeing them like this now, they are from Arknights, or she's from Arknights at least. She's from Gold's Frontline, I think. But they look really good. I'm really thinking about getting her now because she's also really cute. Then we saw some pictures too of Tatsumaki and Fubuki from One Punch Man from Amakuni. They were already, the pre-order was already done long ago, but they showed the figures also, presented them. I don't know. It's cool that we have scale figures of them. I wanted that for long, but I don't really like them. I think you can do way more with those two characters, especially with Tatsumaki. She looks really weird in my opinion. Then there were two figures from Bomber Girl shown. I just think the Bomber Girl figures, somehow their face expressions are really cool, like they are so over the top. So I really like that. But I would never get a Bomber Girl figure, I think. Then there was a figure shown from Amakuni from Shizuru, swimsuit version by Rent a Girlfriend. And yeah, looks quite nice, I have to say, in the swimsuit. I don't watch Rent a Girlfriend. I know Shizuru is quite popular, so I thought she would be interesting for you guys. Then the next figure from Amakuni as well is Naberal Gamma Sobin Bunny version and Naberal Gamma Juami Bunny version from Overlord. And first off, I think she doesn't have a lot of figures. Second, I think this figure looks really awesome in a bunny suit. And third, I'm confused because can she change her form, or why is there these two different versions, or is this just a chibi version of her? However, I really like the character, it looks really nice. Then this one we already talked about, there was from QuestQ, 3 figures announced. Guillotine was her name. Then they also showed the Nendoroids from Durarara already, so I thought I show this here shortly. Then there was a figure of Tsubasa announced and also already shown, and I think this artwork looks really cool. And the figure, perhaps when it's colored, I'm not sure. It doesn't really look for me that good. The base though is really nice with the skulls and so on. Also the lamp is quite cool. I think her face is the thing I dislike the most, but let's see, perhaps if it's colored it looks better. Then there was this figure announced of Bright. I don't know who she is, but I have to say she looks quite cool. I don't know, something in this figure is really nice. Like kind of a wedding dress, but with swords. Yeah, I don't know, somehow ticks my boxes. Then I think this is my highlight of what I found. There was Fu Xuan presented, and you could see her in all her glory. I have to say, damn, this figure looks so good. So I pre-ordered it already. Fu Xuan is my sustainer in my Honkai Star Rail team, so I'm really looking forward to this figure. I'm surprised they didn't display her with all the other assets, because she also has some flags you can put behind her, and she even has her own display cabinet which you can use, but I don't know, they didn't put this there. But yeah, this figure, oh my god, she's so beautiful. Apex, I'm so thankful to you making Honkai figures. Please continue. Then here we have some other pictures of the Hatsune Miku figure, which like looks really crazy. This is just crazy big piece of art for me. Not a figure I would get, and most likely she will be really expensive, but yeah, it makes sense that she's expensive. Then Figurama, so this is a bigger statue, also have shown their Rise of the North Star Elite exclusive statue, and yeah, quite nice. I thought I add this here because it's a really beautiful piece, and Figurama in general do great stuff. Then we were able to already see the figure in the cow suit from Gold's Frontline, which we already looked at in the last video, but there's already a picture of it before we just had the announcement, so wanted to share this with you. I have to say she looks really good. If I would be into cow suits, I would get this one. Then there were some 1/4 figures announced from Freeing. It's the Chitose Summershine version from Azulane. Also another 1/4 figure, Ayanami Dynamic Kick from Azulane. Quite crazy to make a 1/4 figure which is like that dynamic and does a kick. I also not really sure if this figure will lean or how it will stay steady like this. For sure there will be support rods. Perhaps you get also 4 or 5 bases around it that you can put and then put the leg there. I don't know. Then we've got another 1/4 scale figure from Azulane and Freeing from Bremerton, bunny version. Also cool. I think it's a better bunny suit than most of the bunny versions figures from Freeing, so all the Azulane figures get a special treatment, which is cool. Then next we've got a 1/4 scale figure also by Freeing from Taihu, also from Azulane. So yeah, Azulane fans, you get a lot of 1/4s. I hope your pockets are ready. Then another 1/4 scale figure also from Azulane from Renu, summer spin-off version. And another 1/4 scale figure also from Azulane, Giulio Cesare, High Tide Under the Sunlight version. It's quite funny that they all have different names, like summer version, High Tide Under Sunlight version, but in the end they could be all from the same series. And the last figure I have is a 1/7 scale figure by Plum from Tsujino Akari from the Idolmaster Cinderella Girls. And with that, I think we covered everything which was announced so far. I tried to make this video really fast so I can share it with you as early as possible because I know everybody's hyped for this. Also, I want to shout out to Ruru Moe Pop or Ruru Berries, which basically is, in my opinion, the best creator of information about figures in Twitter. So if you want to know which figures are released, which figures are on pre-order now, and you want to know it as fast as possible, then please follow her on Twitter. She's really awesome. I'm quite surprised always how many news she gets out of nowhere, and you really, if you want to be up to date, follow her. And if you want to be up to date with what figure I will next unbox, then please follow me on my channel in YouTube here. And I think that's it. I hope you all had a great, wonderful Hobby 38, and I wish you a great day. Bye!